G'day everyone, today we will be riding Steamrail's Moorabbin Shuttle Tour. Now, I left buying tickets a little bit late today, so we're just going to be riding the transfer from Newport Railway Station, which is just past the Steamrail headquarters, down to Moorabbin via the CBD, so through Flinders Street and everything like that, and then we'll be riding it back. Now, we'll also chase the shuttles around during the day, and we'll take a look at some history and Skyrail. That'll be pretty interesting. A few other bits and pieces. Now, before we leave for the tour, don't forget to be subscribed and have notifications turned on so you know when I've got videos coming out. So anyway, let's get into the tour.
Steamrail now arriving platform number 1. Steamrail arriving platform number 1. Enjoy your day and your excursion, everyone.
So it was a windy and rainy morning that didn't really let up too much throughout the day as the transfer made its way through the southwestern suburbs through to the CBD, passing Dynon rail yards, where we got a quick glimpse of some other heritage units awaiting duty. And although I didn't get any footage, there were also a handful of Queensland Railway narrow gauge locomotives awaiting shipping to South Africa, I believe. The locomotives on this trip were K190 and A2986. I've covered the red K in a previous video, but A2986 on the other hand, we'll go into a little bit of a history. The A2 was built at the Newport Railway Workshops and entered service in 1915. The A2 class were built to haul express passenger trains. This locomotive saw service all the way through to 1963. It was also converted to an oil burner in 1946. It was purchased by the Warrigal and Districts Railway Club and Rotary Club of Warrigal for static preservation. It was moved to Warrigal in July 1971, where it would remain until 1986, when Steamrail selected it for restoration to operating condition. On February 24th, 2014, the first fire was lit in the firebox for more than 50 years, and after a further 18 months of reassembly, on May 13th, 2015, the locomotive was steamed and moved under its own power for the first time in preservation. On the 25th of October 2015, A2986 undertook its first mainline testing, and since then it's been running on the broad gauge network ever since. After passing through the CBD, we ventured out on the Frankston line. We also passed through Glen Huntly, which has been given the green light to be removed as part of the level crossing removal project. And if you're keen, I'll be making a video at that station at some point before it's gone. We left the train at Moorabbin and headed up the line to Southland. Here we see it running back at the very nice Mordialloc station. We then headed to Parkdale and got to see the Long Island bound steel train headed by BL27 and G525 before the next service came through. At that point, we called lunch. We went to a little pho restaurant opposite the station called Pho HQ, which was an excellent choice considering the weather conditions. It's good to remember to support local businesses when you are out and about chasing trains. Chasing these shuttles were very easy by rail, as even on a Sunday, this line sees trains almost every 10 minutes or so. Back out on the chase, we popped up to the, Skyrail or Rays station at Carrum. This was probably not a great idea, as the wind and rain had really set in, and a real great time for the alighting passengers and rail fans alike. The consist then ran down to the Cannonook sidings to switch back, whilst we went down to Bond Beach and then to Edith Vale. These stations, along with Chelsea, will soon be gone forever as a part of the level crossing removal project. These stations will become part of a long trench run, removing a handful of crossings. After a day in the elements, we were soon back at Moorabbin Station to catch the transfer back to Newport, running through the cold Melbourne air, putting on a great sound display whilst running along the bridge between Flinders Street and Southern Cross railway stations. It was truly eerie. Despite the weather, we still had a great day out and about, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I once again must say, if you do enjoy these tours, I can only suggest actively supporting these organisations regardless of where you are in the world. Book a ticket, take a ride, and of course get a membership, as these tours don't run on just nice photos and videos. Anyway, if you were out there on the Sunday, did you ride the train? And if so, what were your thoughts? And if of course you have enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my next video. So until next time, hooroo.